Lumia as well. My PC feels so slow this morning. I had a lot of issues with Stream Deck and BlueStack this morning for some reason. There you go. So I can finally see what's going on. Okay, so it looks like we are live everywhere but YouTube. Are we live on YouTube? Let's have a look. We are live on YouTube as well. Let's go. Let's go. How are we doing, peoples? Okay, so I know my schedule has been very bad. Also, you may notice that my Rise of Kingdom looks a little bit different today. Just a tiny bit, because I am playing through the website. So we have ads popping up from everywhere. I don't know why it's that. I don't know why it's that, unfortunately. When I went to use BlueStack again, he asked me to restart my PC again for the millionth time. I have no idea why, but hey, what can I do? There's not much that we can do, guys. And we are back here again. Why can I not see Lumia now? Okay, I can see Lumia again. Cool. You should be able to hear me as well properly. Yep. Mic is coming through nicely. Okay. What is going on? Okay, so without further ado, cheers. I just did the unboxing. I just recorded the unboxing of this cup. That is amazing, by the way. And it's coming out in a couple of days. This cup is basically a self-eating cup because I love my coffee. You may watch the video last week where I was talking about the best snacks for gamers and content creators, and I mentioned coffee, of course. Of course, you don't want to overdo it, because otherwise, ooh, I like this music, but it's very hard. Okay, that's better. Anyway, it's really, so coffee is good, but you don't want to overdo it, because it will give you maybe lack of sleep, with a very high heart rate. That said, I'm not a doctor, so do not take anything that I say as a medical advice. I'm not a doctor, but I've been drinking coffee since I was a teenager, even a bit earlier than that. And coffee's good. Coffee's good. It gets the heart pumping. But of course, as I said, you don't want to overdo it, like most things anyway. So I ended up buying this cup, which keeps your coffee hot 2 hours without the base, and with the base it can go unlimited. Because one of the things that I hate, and I had it until I got that cup, was cold coffee. It's a pain. But who's a coffee lover, it's very much a pain. So anyway, enough talk. I think I'm talking to myself, so let's go and have a look a bit of Rise of Kingdom. These ads are very annoying, by the way. I hope Twitch is not gonna ban me, because I got the I I've started. One of the ads, there's not one of the ads that is bigger than whatever. I'm not sponsored by anybody. It's just the website, the things on the website that you gotta have, unfortunately. So we have 12 commanders. So those are my commanders, by the way. No, I don't want them by star level, I want them by rarity. Okay. Better. That's how I play usually. I'm just using the computer so I can show you guys without many issues, hopefully. Ooh, we can upgrade. No. Wait, what? I didn't know I had so many of that. Okay, so the first skill is already one. Okay, so let's upgrade twice. 10% increase gathering speed plus 5% when gathering stone. Let's go. I'm gonna upgrade one more time. Let's see what we get. And we get the first skill, which honestly, on a gathering commander, you don't really need it, because the main point of having a gathering commander is to command. No, it's to gather resources. So heal some of the slightly wounded units in these commander's troops up to 5 allied troops, including a circular air effect, healing factor 250. Additionally, troops who receive healing gain 9% increase defense for 2 seconds. This is a gathering commander, so you don't really need, but it's good that we have gathering speed bonus of 10% and 5% bonus only on stone. What that means, what I gather from here, see what I did? No. What I understand from here is you get 10% on everything, and then you get a 5% more, so 15% gathering speed bonus when you... Music is very loud today, by the way. Music is very, very loud. You also can't even hear me. Okay, so what I gathered from here is you get 15% gathering speed bonus when you gather stone, in this case. I wonder why it's 5% on the next one. It must be an error. Anyway, so 15% when you gather stone, and 10% when you gather everything else, which is good. Cancel. Which is very, very good. Now, what else do we have? We have a few other commanders. If you want, what I can do is a rundown of each commander while I go live. If it's something that you're interested in, just pop in chat, say hi, or just leave me a comment down below on YouTube. Yes, YouTube is still my main platform, even though I don't have the biggest following, but it's still my first one. So those are my commanders. You may notice that most of them, except for some gathering or some, I'm very picky on commanders. So I have quite a few commanders that are upgraded. So Constantine is the best gathering commander ever, at least since this live stream, at least until this live stream. I don't know, I don't have any insights by Lilith or any of the rock stuff in general, but at this point in time, Constance is the best gathering commander for one simple reason. His last skill, this commander receives additional 10% resources upon completion of gathering. Reduce bonus 10%. Okay, and that goes on top. I don't know what she's saying. I don't speak German, but so we got 10% here, And then when you go into the talents, most of the gathering commanders, I can't say all of them, but most of the gathering commanders, at least they have this talent, which is the more the better buff. Troop led by this commander receive an additional 6% resources upon completion of gathering. This is super important. Of course, to get those 6% resource bonus, the commander that you're using, it has to be the primary commander. What that means, when you send, I'll show you. So I got, for example, you see how Constantine is the one on the left? What it means is that it's the main gathering commander in this case. Okay. Oh, I got 3 out of 4. Okay. I have so today is Alliance log. What happened? Nothing happened. Anyway, what I was gonna say, why you? Anyway, what I was gonna say is today is killing event, so I am waiting for someone to come online now. Okay, it's not online yet because we have duels. Okay, so since it's not online yet. Let me see. No, that's too much. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna search. What we need is, let's see if we can find nope, nope, and nope. Oh yes, we do. Okay, so gather new troops. Okay, so Saka, in this case, is the is the one who's leading and whose talents will be used. So, and then Centurion is the second one. So before sending it, let's hope we have enough time. Let's hope we have enough time. Takes, okay, yeah. I'm still learning as well how to do it on PC. Okay, so Saka is level 20. And as we can see, she doesn't have these yet. Centurion, not even. So the only one that I have that skill is Joan d'Arc. Boom. See how she was the main one before? And then obviously Constantine, but I need the third one. And I think I'm about to unlock more. Even Boo, I call him Boo, but it's not Boo. Ishida Matsunari is pretty good actually. He has the bonus for food. But okay, so since we have nothing, and Seondonk as well is really good, and she has got the speed for bonus. And then she gives, no, what is it? There you go. And grants 10% additional resources when gathered is complete. But she needs to be, what's it called? So we don't have anyone, we just send whoever. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, so Seondong gives you 10% when it's, what's the word I'm looking for? When she's I'm losing my words. Expertise. That's the word I'm looking for. Expertise. When she's expertise, that's what she gives, which is pretty good, I have to say. Okay. Today, okay, so let's have a look at the luck install. I'm not gonna change it. I'm happy with it because okay. So how to play Lucky Store. That's what I found useful for me, so I'm just going to share it with you. As you noticed, what I was going to say, 60% off. I have 60% off on building. And look what I'm doing. I am doing the wall, and I'm doing the hospital. I've been pushing a bit. We spoke about this last time that I was live. Rushing city halls is wrong. Like rushing going leveling up your city is wrong, and I still stand by it. But with the 60% off resources, I'm bloody going for it. I'm not eating my words. Be careful. I'm not. I didn't want to say be careful. That's coffee. No, I can't blame it on coffee. So because I have the 60% off resources, I'm taking advantage of the event. See how instead of being 24 millions each for food and wood, and 10.6 million for stone, it's less than half. Like it's 60% off. So for this reason, and because, other than that, just because they're expensive, but it gives you one more troop dispatch queue, or march, or whatever you want to call it. So this is the reason why I am pushing it. I don't have enough speed up, unfortunately, because there you go. You didn't know that. Okay, sorry. There was another event just before that. It's now together with this. Unfortunately, if I knew, I would have won a lot more gold keys. Fortress Defense. Oh yeah. So Path of Wisdom. And it was asking you to use 1,000 minutes worth of speed up in research. So what I did 2 days ago, because I didn't know that there was the lucky spin coming through as well. I'm still winning the keys anyway, but so what I did in 5 minutes, I upgraded my what did I do? Yes, I upgraded my city level. I upgraded the academy. What is it? I upgraded the academy. I researched troops level 4 horses cavalry in 10 minutes, and I basically used all my speed ups. And then this new event came along, so I started researching legendary. So I was out of resources, so now slowly I'm gathering, recovering, but at the same time I make use of the event, and that is the whole point of this game. We're not like okay, let me reorganize my thoughts. So Rise of Kingdom is really good, and it has a good balance of free to play and big spenders, or whales, whatever you want to call them. By any means, I'm not a big spender. No, probably not even a low spender. I'm not looking to spend money on a constant basis, because low spenders, they're like who spends like 200, 250 bucks a month, by what I understood, and that's not me. Yes, I may buy a pack every now and then, but I want to have a choice, and you do have the choice. I bought this pack that was $1.49. You know what I mean? Like, I want to have the choice. And one thing that I like about Rise of Kingdom is that, so you know how you have the supply depot? I have the 30 gem supply depot that is about $15 Australian, so it's not too bad. And for 30 days, so it gives you 2,200 gems on when you sign up, and then it gives you 650 gems every day. This is very good value, but even though it's a subscription, see how he asks you to renew it? Because even if it's a subscription, you're not hooked up. So let's say, for example, you forget about it, right? You forget about it, and tomorrow it expires. It doesn't renew automatically. It waits for you. It waits for you to say, hey, let's renew it. You know what I mean? Like, nothing is ever forced with Rise of Kingdom. And also, you don't need to be spending to be good. Because yes, I bought a few things. Okay. Clan chat. Hello. Morning. Okay, so we know the chat works on PC as well. So these are all the packs that keep popping up, and is a bit no, I don't want the custom resource bundle. I just hate seeing notifications. You probably have noticed by now. So I am doing all the events. Era Breakthrough, it's really good. The next crusade, ooh, let's go, KBK 1. Yes, this is a fairly new account. You probably have seen it before. This account has got 76 days, so it's very, very new. And in this short time, we managed to get to city level 21, which is fairly all right. We got again together. Okay, so now then, we got nothing. Okay, so let's see what are we gathering already. So wood. Let's not worry about food because it's in the Alliance Depot, so it will take its time. It will do it. So we miss stone. So next is gonna be stone. So we need stone, boom, and let's see who we send this time. There you go. So see how first is Joan Dark, because she has the extra resources, remember? Yes, let's send it through. And I'll show you, see how you got 28,350 free resources, completely free resources that you get just by sending a particular commander. Yeah, we have a few inactive. I'll get rid of them in a minute. And we help everyone, and we got some things to do. Make sure when you're in your alliance you donate as well. It's not just about you. That's what I'm trying to tell my members. So it's not just about you. If you don't donate, you don't get silver coins, which they can be good because you can buy stuff from the alliance shop. So these things can be bought for free, basically, just by donating. You know what I mean? And you can even recycle stuff. Nobody recycles stuff, but Speaking of which, I can recycle stuff actually. Okay, let's sell them. Yep. We don't need them anymore anyway. Let's remove them. Yeah, now that you start having better equipment, some equipment you don't need it anymore, so you can just sell it to the alliance for coins, which is great, which is what you want. And yes, I keep my alliance shop. Okay, another thing, I keep my alliance shop empty, not because I'm mean, I am the big bad wolf, but because you'd be surprised how many people join alliances just to buy stuff, and then who donate, or they don't donate anything, but they have still some silver coins from a past alliance, and they use them with and basically the alliance shop will be always empty. But at least now it's done on purpose. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyway, so this is done. Morning. Ready to duel. All right. Yes, we still have jewels. I'm waiting for my guy. Anyway, I got a surprise for you guys. I kept my you can see it already. I kept my chest to open with you. Confirm. So let's open first the equipment chest. Not that. Ooh, oh, Scarlet Pounds. Okay, so I can improve. Yes, boom. So when I do it, I can. What's the word that I'm looking for? Anyway, I can make it better. Let's see. Nothing particular. Ooh, Scarlet ones as well. That's good. And then we got the last one. Okay. Now, we're gonna open all the silver chests. Are you ready, guys? 3, 2, 1. Are you sure? Yes. Whoa. Okay, there was a lot. I'm happy for the speed ups. Everything else we don't really need it because I think we upgraded to the max all of them. And then the 30 gold chest. Are you ready? This is the biggest one. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Okay. Let's see, we don't have Martel. Yes, we have Martel. Yes, we have Martel. Let's go. That's what I was waiting for, the 2 for Martel. So now we finally Charles Martel. Boom, let's go. So I'm gonna upgrade it tomorrow. I was waiting for him. So now I can finally have a good march. These steeds are very annoying. Okay. El Cid is not a bad. This is, yeah, it's not a bad commander by any means. It's just it's not one of my favorites. Let me put it this way. Okay. It's got a good deal of damage, but that's about it. And then we got, ooh, let's have a look. This is new. I haven't looked yet. Download. Let's watch the video. Let me pause the music. I don't know why this is very slow. Okay. Okay, so we have deals direct damage up to 3 targets in a forward-facing fan-shaped area. Target factor 500. Damage dealt to each target is reduced by 15% for each additional target. Okay. Target also suffer 10% reduced healing for 5 seconds. Okay, this skill I reckon is only useful if it's maxed out. Because let's say you have three targets, and you have to remove 500. So 15, that's 30%. So you lose 30%, which is about what, 350. So you do 500 for the first one, and then the other ones is 350, which is not much, but the healing effect reduction, it's not bad. Mostly if you are against people like CPO, people that have, oh my god, these ads, people that have like healing properties, even Shunzu. All archer units led by this commander gains 5% increased attack, 4% increased march speed. Troops deal 5% increased damage outside of alliance territory. Okay, this is good. Wow. Okay, so what this means is, this is not a defensive, this is an attack. This is an attack commander. So it's not just the attack increase, the speed bonus of the archers, but you gain 5% of increased damage, at least, you know, at the beginning. Then it will be like 15% increased damage outside. So that means if you go attack someone, that's not bad. So let's say you're defending, someone is standing just outside your territory, you have 15% damage bonus. That is unbelievable. Let's go. Now, archer units defense increased by 4% on the map, and each troop attack has 10% chance of inflicting a debuff to the target, increasing the skill damage taken by 5% for 3 seconds. This effect trigger once every 8 seconds. 8 seconds is a lot, I have to say. But let's say 10% increased defense, 15% increased attack, skill damage taken by 10%. Skill damage taken. If it's maxed out, it's not bad. Troops led by this commander take 4% less. In this case, it will be 10%. Counter attack damage when attacked, and there is 10% chance to deal skill damage to the target. Damage factor in this case will be 700 when maxed out. This effect triggers once every 8 seconds. Interesting. This is a very interesting commander. Commander archers takes 5% less damage from infantry units. Whenever this commander uses an active skill, their troop gains 30% bonus to normal attack damage for 3 seconds. Okay, skills can trigger once every 8 seconds. Okay, so let's say that's a bit long, the 8 seconds, but this is not a bad commander by any means. The only thing that I can think of is, so you gotta either put it with an archer commander, which we all know, what's his face? Where is El Cid? El Cid is a bad commander. So you had 5% defense, damage bonus, 5% attack, and 5%. It's a passive skill. Okay, so 5% because there's okay. So maybe with El Cid, I don't know. Or honestly, I just rediscovered this commander because this commander is good. What I mean by that is it does debuffs, so it takes defense. So it's a garrison commander, yes, but it's really good for debuffing. So one thing is inflicting damage, where you go straight, boom, and then you defeat the enemy. Or you inflict debuff, so you remove the chance for the adversary or the enemy to inflict you damage. So debuff up to 5 targets within the radius of 3 seconds. So this is good even if you get raided. And damage taken increases by 20%. That is unbelievable. And then of course you have, actually, there would be a good couple with the other Egyptian one actually. So 15 increased attack and 15% defense bonus. Whoa! Increases the garrison troop health by 1% while this commander leads a city garrison. Okay. When attacked, troops gain 10% of inflicting debuff target. Yeah, there you go. So another skill damage. Debuff up to 5 targets within range. So this increases the high priest. So instead of having 20%, you have 30% increased damage with up to 5 target, of course. And then the target also gains 50% less rage for 3 seconds. So not only you stop them from doing damage, but also you remove the rage from them. So that means that it can't get their skill out for a little while more. So this is a great combo. I reckon this is a great combo. Now, we unlocked as well Martel. Martel has troop led by this commander, deal 10% increased damage for 4 seconds and gain a shield for 4 seconds, which can absorb a large amount of damage. 1200 direct damage factor and 10% damage bonus. 30% damage bonus once you've maxed it out, which is wow. That's why I was cheering when I finally got the last 2 heads for him. Infantry units led by this commander gain 5% increased defense and 5% increased health. So you have 15% defense bonus and 15% health. 15%. That's a lot. Now, while this commander is leading a garrison in your own city, Troops gain 2% increased attack, and Watchtower gains 2% increased defense. Watchtower doesn't really matter, but garrison attack, yes. So 10%. Now 10% increased counter attack damage for 30%. Wow. And then this one, enhance heavy cavalry, which is wait, heavy infantry. No, heavy cavalry. He's an infantry commander. So instead of having 15 and 15, you gain 20% increased defense and 20% increased health and 20% increased march speed. Like, what? This commander is insane. That's why I was waiting so bad. I hate these ads. Oh, skip ads. Yes, okay. So, whoop, and we can increase, okay. Deals damage 850, okay. Not that we use these commanders anyway. Upgrade, let's see. Okay, what this commander? Troops gain 2% increased defense. Cool. Okay. So what do we have? Bonus and then healing factor. Let's hope we get the bonus. Of course. Gain 9% defense. I don't really mind because so this is another gathering commander. So it doesn't really matter. Let's just say you probably noticed because I have it on one. I don't really use this commander at all. He's an archer commander. And he has a bit of damage, a bit of garrison counter attack. Has got the bonus 10% increased defense and offense. Damage factor that is very low for 150. And then 15% increased attack and 15% increased defense. Doesn't have much, but I guess who starts with, I think this is the Korean one, or Japan. I completely forgot which culture comes with. So not yet. Ooh. Oh, we have unlocked him. YSG, finally, let's go. And of course, Hannibal Barca, it's a pay to win. I'm not sure if I will get it. But YSG, finally, let's go. I was waiting for him. YSG is, in my opinion, of course, my humble opinion, is the best commander in the game because you can see it here. Damage factor 1400. Damage up to 5 enemy troops in a fan-shaped area. Of course, the damage dealt for each target is reduced by 15%. It's normal. But then you have rage restore and attack bonus until 100%. That is insane. Then of course you have garrison watchtower attack bonus 10%, which yeah, it's fine. Then you have a skill damage increase by 50%. And then you have damage up to 5 enemy troops in a fire-shaped area. So, okay. So, this is the Rain of Arrows enchantment. So, instead of dealing 1400, you deal 1700. That is insane. I've been waiting for a long time to have YSG. Finally is available. Yep. We still gotta recruit the other ones, but good one. Finally we have YSG. Finally, we have YSG. I've been waiting for the longest time. Let's get all the rewards. So those are the daily objectives. And it's really important that at least you get to 100. It's all stuff that can be done. So defeat one troop, barbarian troop. Gather 25,000 food on the map. Is, out of the top of my head, is less than third of a level 1. I could be wrong. Less than half or less than a third of a level 1. What's it called? Resource tile. So it's definitely possible. It's definitely possible. I would say we change a bit the bit. What do you reckon? Let's go to electronic and dance, eh? That's better. That's more my style. Okay. So yeah, 12,000 gold in a map. Recruit units, which is basically train troops. 5 barbarian troops. Heal and collect 50 units. So once you attack the barbarians, you'll be able to heal some. And then help 20 allies. Build tech. It's all stuff that can be done. And then the challenge. Okay, let's have a look at Sunset Canyon. I can't use my martel yet, unfortunately. Let's have a look. Who do we have? We should be able to win this. Could be wrong, eh? Okay, so what we do is maybe I don't know if we can win this. Let's try. Should be able to, but hey. See how I got my my Shunzu and my Richard on the side so they can take care of some troops for me, and then I have the bundle of the troops on this side with my main commander, which is CPO. Yes, I know, but in Razakin, of course, in Canyon, having more troops means sometimes winning. And that's why I have as a main commander still CPO, because I have it maxed out, I have it expertise, and he has 10% increase. 10% increase. No, actually 13%, because including talent tree is 13%. Increased troops total. So see what I did. So I got Martel, Shunzu and Richard to take care of 2 units while I was taking care of the others. So I had enough time to destroy the rest and then come back and destroy everything. Let's have a look at the stats. Look at that, 118,000, 83,000 for Shunzu. Usually Shunzu and Richard, they do more than 1,000. So more than 100,000. But this March wasn't too bad. So I ended up winning. But 118,000 is a lot. All because at the back, I had a cavalry commander, and I'll tell you in a moment. Expedition. No, I don't need it. Okay, so for the expedition, the first one to get is this. So make sure you max this out. Then you have AFL, which is this AFL. is a very good legendary commander, and you can get it for free. And then whatever commander you get featured on the week, but there's no rush. You get well, depending how many you've done, but you get a lot of coins each day, and that's how you can use them. Just make sure you use them. Okay, personal. Okay, kingdom. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Alliance. Let's have a look if the guy is aligned. Nope, he's not aligned. Okay. Let's go gather again. What are we gathering now? What are we gathering? Wood. So it is time to gather some wood. Let's see first if we have. Nope. And then we go for number 3 then. Okay. We are doing it. Okay. X. Let's have a look at the items. Other. Okay, we got a gold key. Let's use it. Since we're live, what the heck? Let's use it. I can't wait to get YSG. Like, honestly. YSG. Okay. Yeah, we have a few things going on here because it's killing event. So because it's killing event, we have a few more messages. Just try to organize, you know, those duels and stuff. Okay, what else we can talk about today? Do you have any questions, guys, before I go any further? Like any questions? Like, yes, of course. About Rise of Kingdoms or any of the other content that I make on YouTube, like unboxing, streaming, so live streaming, content creating, the unboxing that I do. Oh, I love the hot coffee. I love the hot coffee, guys. Okay. Any questions at all, guys? Just pop them in chat or in one of my videos. That's all good as well. I like this music. All right, what else? Okay, so we were talking about commanders. Let's look at Richard. Richard is one of the top commanders, not because it's legendary. Okay. Maybe not the rarity. Let's say by level. Okay. Okay, I have CPO that is fully maxed out for 2 reasons. A has been my main commander for a long time because it was the one with the maximum troop capacity. Because of this skill, 10% troop capacity, and in the talents, you have this talent, increase maximum capacity by 3%. So that means that 13% more than, I don't have anyone else at 44, but if you see 40, 128. Let's say you get 4,000 more, you're still 132, and he's on 149. So still, he has the 13%. That's why I've used it for, and you know, all the other skills as well. Obviously with talents, I did it for raids. because of this talent. When this commander launches a raid, attack increases attack of the rallied army by 5%. This is why I did it. So from time to time I use it for raids, but otherwise, it doesn't have great stats because yes, you have 15% chance of getting 100% attack for 2 seconds. And when fewer than 40%, also 15% chance to heal a portion slightly wounded troops. Yeah, that's not much. Then you have increased damage by 7% when attacking a governor city. In our kingdom, we have one of the rules is that we don't attack cities, which is good. I like it. I don't mind it. So now 15% chance to gain 100% attack for 2 seconds. And then when fewer of 40%, have 15 chance to heal a portion of the slightly wounded troops. So the stats are not the best, but still, it's a great commander for who starts out, because it gives you that 13% when maxed out. It gives you that 13% more increased troop capacity. Now, you may ask, yes, I said before, speaking of which, oh, no. That's not, that's not what I was going for. I should have done it a lot earlier. Okay, that feels a lot smoother. Okay, let's see if we can upgrade general settings. Okay, he hasn't increased by that much, but hey. Now, we were looking at commanders. Okay, so I spoke about this before. So Constance to me is the best commander for gathering. Yes, is a blue commander, or in rock terms, it would be a elite commander. But because of their skills, the last one that gives you 10% resource bonus, and the talents that most gathering commander have, which give you 6% total resources for free. So basically you get 16%. So every time you gather with Constance as a primary commander, you get 16% of resources just free, just out of the blue, free, which saves you time, which saves you a lot of time, and you always have extra resources. I have this commander maxed out at 40. So this was the first commander that I have that I maxed out, and the reason why I did it was because so the damage factor is very low. He had bonus damage versus barbarians, and we were doing mostly barbarians at the time when I first started, and then 5% attack, and then 5% defense, and that was basically the best command that I had when I first started. So I maxed it out, and I still use it in Kenyan. You saw it before. I still use it in Kenyan. And as for talents, I recently changed it to all barbarians, but I'm considering, because I'm not using it for barbarians anyway, I'm not sure. Like I'm always okay. And other things that I want to mention, I mentioned it earlier, I think, but if you wasn't there, I'm going to repeat that again. So when you attack barbarians, when you attack someone, when you do canyon, when you use your troops, you always have two commanders, primary commander and secondary commander. Primary commander use both talents and the skills, right? But the secondary commander, so those are the skills and those are the talents, right? So the primary commander use both. Actually, anyway, let's do it like this for now. I have to think about it. But if a commander is always secondary, it doesn't matter what talent tree do you have, because it's not going to be used. It's not going to be used ever. Okay, so I still use her in Canyon because it's worth it. And it gives you a slight buff anyway. So I still use it, but once I upgrade better commanders, I will stop using it. So like when I will have more commanders at 40, like for example Martel, yeah, can't wait to get it to 40. So Martel will be one of my mains. Richard is gonna be up there. Shunzu is gonna be up there. I will stop using it. Now, Baibars. Baibars I started upgrading recently because the cavalry commander, and it gives you 30% march speed reduction, 750 damage factor. Is not amazing, but it's still one of the cavalry commanders that is easier to upgrade because it's an epic commander, because it's purple. So you can still upgrade it for free, easy. And then it gives you 20% attack bonus, 70% attack reduction and defense reduction when you attack city. So it gives a debuff to the enemy city. Then you have healing factor 200 and march bonus 500 once you finish the battle. This is not much, but still it's not too bad. And then with blot out the sun, you enhance sandstorm. So now instead of dealing damage to up to 3 targets in a forward fan shape area, you deal 1,000 and decreases their march speed by 50% for 2 seconds. It's not the greatest cavalry commander, but it's probably one of the easiest to upgrade. And since cavalry is probably the easiest, okay, so when you first start out, my recommendation will be focus on cavalry, mostly until you get to city level 25. Once you get to city level 25, mark my words, not the city level that's important. What I mean is when you finish the upgrade all your buildings and all your technologies, that's when you start experimenting with commanders, because you don't have to take a look at a lot of things. You don't have to spend resources on a lot of things. So once you finish upgrading everything, all of the buildings, so you got all the buffs. I will talk about the building next time that I'm live, if I don't have time. This time. But yes, buildings inside your city, when upgraded, may give you buffs. They're not as high, but it still helps. Even half a point is still an advantage. And also, you can start experimenting because you have a bit more experience. So you can start experimenting with different commanders, and you can spend your resources training troops, but also experimenting with your equipment, experimenting with different combat styles. So you will see that cavalry is not the great. No. Okay, don't get me wrong. Cavalry is a good way to win, but it's not only cavalry. Infantry and archers, they still have a big role. Otherwise, what's the point of having them, right? The only one that hasn't been upgraded, and I don't think it will be upgraded because most of the time it's a complementary style of combat, you want to say, or which is, so what I'm talking about here is leadership. Leadership is a good skill to have, but it's always cavalry, infantry, or archers. Then yes, leadership always gives you more troops, for what I can see. More troops, a few stats, but ultimately it's always cavalry, archers, and infantry, and they're all good options. Yes, cavalry is really good when you start it out because you have a lot of low level commanders or low skill commanders that gives you buff with cavalry, but it's not everything. Not all of the commanders that you see are the one that you can unlock and you can upgrade. There are, I don't know. I have a list on my Gilded server. I think I've had, I don't know, 50, 70. I haven't counted them, but there are a lot of legendary commanders that you can have throughout the game. You haven't unlocked yet because it's not the time yet. So commanders unlock based on how long you have been in the game. So once you get to KVK 1 that we are getting now, we're getting a few commanders, then KVK 2, KVK 3, and then Season of Conquest. That's when you unlock the commanders. Sorry. That you can see the commanders that you can unlock. All right. So Baibas is still a good one for now. Shunzu, it's good throughout the game. Is an infantry commander, and he's really good, both defense and offense, because it deals up to 3 targets in a fan shape area, deals direct damage, and plus increases the range of each additional target by 50 when it's maxed out, obviously. And so it's 800 plus 200 in the next turn, so it goes to 1,000. And plus, of course, you get damage taken reduced. You have infantry health bonus, guys and troop damage reduction, and skill damage bonus by 20%. So this is a very, very good commander for infantry and garrison throughout the whole game. Now you have Boudica. Boudica is good for barbarians. I'm not talking about the prime one. I'm talking about the epic Boudica. So Boudica is really, really, really good for barbarians forts. So when you launch barbarian forts, it is really, really good because it has 25% damage to barbarians, and then you get a bonus damage. This is huge. Yes, still 2%, but you get up to 150% damage. Like, it's unbelievable. And then, of course, this one is enchantment of the first one. So instead of having 600 damage factor, you get 1000, and reduces rage by 100, and reduces attack by 25% for 2 seconds. So it's a really good one for Barbarian Forts. Then Kira. If you don't have it yet, it means that you haven't played a lot of Cereoli Crisis. And that's how you unlock it and you upgrade its skills. And Kira is the queen of the scenario battles. By scenario battles, I mean Cereoli, I mean Kuroka Ceremony. Sorry if I butchered the name. All those battles that they are with barbarians, but they're not on the field. They're on the mini games. So you have a direct damage factor of 1000. Then you have bonus damage of 35%, or 35% damage bonus to barbarians in scenario battles, which is Cereoli Crisis, Cereoli Assault, and Ears Ballad. Sorry, and Ear Ballads. So she's the queen because you get 35% attack bonus in those ones. And then non-scenario battles, normal attack of troops led by this commander have 10% chance to increase damage by, so the skill damage by 80%. And in scenario battles, the skill damage taken is 150% for 3 seconds. Like, wow. And then when you expertise her, you have the Undying Flames. What? So, yeah, so Dance of Flame and Tongue. So instead of dealing 1000 damage factor, you still give damage factor. Oh, okay. But damage dealt to each target is reduced by 15% for the additional target. Target also damage over 200 damage factor for 2 seconds. So he adds 200 to the damage factor. So for scenario battles, Kira is your queen. Richard's very good infantry and garrison. It's a tank. Like, honestly, it's a tank. AFL is good for barbarians, for barbarian raids, like barbarian forts with Kira. But it's good as well for raids in PvP. Joan d'Arc is... Wow, okay. So Joan d'Arc is a gathering commander as main, but then you can add it into Canyon like I do. You can add it for PvP as well because it gives you a lot of stats. So infantry health bonus, defense bonus for cavalry, and archer attack bonus 30%, and rage restore by 40%. Then of course you have your gathering speed bonus. Then you have a healing factor of 450, so it's a great secondary commander, by the way. And then normal attack damage bonus is 25%. And then for the next 4 seconds, troop leads by commander nearby ally gain 30% increase health for infantry units, 30% defense for cavalry units, and 30% increase attack for archer units. So this is amazing. So my recommendation with this, don't hit me up too much in the comments, but I would say if you put Joan d'Arc with Scipio, you put it with Mehmedi, I hope I haven't butchered the name, Mehmedi and Caesar, Basically anyone with leadership qualities, and you put as a secondary Joan d'Arc, and you put all the equipment on the leadership commander, you will have good stats. We spoke about Imhotep already. Gaius Marius is fully a gathering commander, and as you can see, well, it's not going okay. I have it on, the more the merrier, so the additional 6%, even though he doesn't have so he has 20% for food and 15% for gathering stone, but it doesn't have the extra resources as a skill like Constant has. It has 30% load bonus, which is good. It saves your troops. And then everything else is pretty much useless. So once you get it to 30, level 30, you may want to get it to level 37. No, sorry. I think you get, so once you get to 30 something, yeah, so 37, just because you can get a 20%, I want to say, or 15% increased speed gathering of all kinds of resources by 5%. That's the first one. So it will be probably about 15 to 20% increased gathering speed, but not beyond that. I have this Tomo Gozen maxed out. I've used it for a little bit. When I first started, she's not bad by any means. She has attack bonus of 30%, attack bonus for archers and mass speed for archers 5%, skill damage bonus 15%, and rage restore 20%, and then damage reduction by 15%. It's a really good secondary commander, because I put it on in archers, but what is it? There you go. So Beauty and Chaos, when Tomo Gozen is serving as a secondary commander, both commanders gain 15% skill damage. So I used to use it with marksman, markswoman, and all the archery commanders, because it would increase the attack. Lohar is your best. Lohar is your best barbarian commander for face to face. You can see the stats: 35% bonus damage to barbarians. You get 70% additional experience when maxed out for both commanders, which is great. Then you have a healing factor of 1,000 and lower potion slightly unit. So healing factor 2,000. Instead of being 1,000, it becomes 2,000. Then you have Mulan. Mulan is really good for barbarians as well. So 15% attack, defense, and a health bonus. For all the troops. Then you have 25% march bonus, 5% damage reduction, and 100% rage reduction as well. You get 95% additional experience for both commanders. So if you want to level up, a commander between Lohar and Mulan, you'll be fine. Then you get an attack bonus 20%, damage taken by 20%, troop level again 20% increase attack, defense, and health, and 30% march speed for 3 seconds, which is, so instead of 15 and 25, you get 25 and 30. So I would say maybe even Canyon as well. I want to say I don't know if I will risk it on the field, but it's definitely a good commander. That said, it's still a legendary commander, gold. So what that means is you need gold heads. So if you can upgrade, they're really good. Otherwise, there is not much that can be done. Now, Julius Caesar just unlocked it yesterday. It's a really good leadership commander. 20% increase attack defense and 30% bonus damage. Damage taken reduced by 10%, 30% additional damage reduction. You have 30% defense reduction. So 10% of chance to reduce enemy troops defense by 30% for 3 seconds when you attack someone else in PvP, like city versus city. So increase 15% troop capacity. That's one of the main skills of any leadership commander. And then you have 20, so instead of 20% and 30%, so 20% increase attack and defense and 30% damage, you get deals, so you get an extra 400 damage factor for the next 5 seconds. So it's Julius Caesar is good with Skippy Prime. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just keep watching the content. I'll get to legendary Skippy or Skippy Prime once I can unlock it. Belisarius is good for barbarians as well. And Kenyon, you can have a 30% attack and defense reduction and 450 direct damage. Bonus damage versus barbarians is 35%. Cavalry defense bonus is 15 and march bonus 25. Damage bonus 25% when the target is less than 50% of the units remaining, which is good. And then you increase your Bucellari. Wait. Huh? Yeah, so instead of having 15% defense bonus in cavalry and 25% in march speed, you get 30% increased defense and 50% troop march speed. Yeah, it's all right. Then you have Saka, another gathering commander. Nothing special about Saka except for the 18% gathering speed bonus and 30% load bonus, as you can see. And then he has a troop capacity bonus. I will upgrade it at some point, but I don't think for a gathering commander is important to have a troop capacity bonus, because as long as they can gather up to what the tile is giving them, it's more than enough. Then we have City Keeper. It's one of the advanced commanders. Yeah, 15% defense bonus, 5%. I want to say green or like blue or below. So elite or below. If they're not gathering commander, I would say bother until a certain extent. Most of the good commanders are epics or purple and legendary. Some purple or epic are in some ways better than legendaries. I'm not saying 100%, but in some ways they are better. So make sure that you look at all the skills and the talents, because different commanders got different skills. Now, Minamoto, I haven't upgraded yet. Is a great cavalry commander. I haven't upgraded yet. You can see on the screen the skills. Yes, it's good for barbarians, but it's good as well for PvP. I haven't upgraded yet because I don't see what all the fuss is about, to be honest, just yet. I haven't got there yet. I'm not rushing to be the best. I want a balanced sort of situation with my city, so that's why I'm building, I'm upgrading, I'm researching techs. I want to get to level 25, city level, where I stop building because I have upgraded everything, of course, except for the watchtowers. I may do them, may not, because they're a waste of time. They don't really give you any particular buff. And the castle, I will upgrade the castle with time because so both of them. So watchtowers use arrow of resistance, and the what's it called? And the castle uses Book of Wisdom, I think they're called. And yes, you can get them with barbarians, but the drop rate is bad. So you can buy them with gems, but I don't want to overspend in gems, even though I have them coming every day. But I don't want to overspend with gems. I will upgrade it with time. And that increased the so if you don't know, the castle inside your city increases the raid capacity. So yeah, this is the main reason. Now, Cao is another really good cavalry commander. Really good. I haven't upgraded yet for the same reason, because I'm waiting to get to level 25. El Cid, I'm just going to go a bit quicker now. El Cid is good. If you want to do archers, but it's not the greatest. I would say wait to use. Okay, so with the gold heads, I would wait for you to at least get to city level 25 when you have upgraded everything, where you only concentrate basically on training troops, which is, you know, when they're finished you start them again, so there's not much of a hassle about it. You don't have to think, you don't have to you don't have to organize your time so everything goes smoothly. It's only the troops, so you can relax on that side and you can concentrate on commanders and equipment. I would say wait to use your god heads, you know, the gold heads that you have. So I have 56 gold heads at the moment. I'm not going to use them yet. I'm going to wait that I get to city level 25 with everything upgraded, so I can try different tactics, and by then hopefully I will have at least 1 or 2 skill resets, so even if I make a mistake, I can try a different way, so use it and then get my whole gold heads back and then go from there. Ishida is a really good food gathering commander. That's the only thing that is good for 30% increased food commander. Everything else is secondary. Yeah, and he has 50% increase knowledge bonus, which is the only thing that you will really use. And yes, beyond level 37 I will not get him, because once you lock this and you lock this, you'll find, do not go through the middle, like do not use all of them. I will show you before I end the live stream. I will show you my cousins, so you can see what I'm doing with my gathering commanders to save books, to save upgrades, basically to save levels. Cleopatra, really good stone commander, 20%, and then when it's fully maxed out, when finished gathering resources from a resource point, you will receive some extra resources gathered in resource packs. So this is really good. Mehmed number 2, he is really good. Is very similar to CPO. bit better, I would say, but still a leadership commander. It gives an insane amount of direct damage, up to 5 targets for 1150, and additional 700. Then you have attack bonus 20% and 20% skill damage bonus, which is insane. Additional damage 1000. So this guy is boom on it. So like he's one of those leadership commanders that use them to attack. Like he's a good one. And then when attacking a city, the normal attacks at 10% of deal extra damage to the garrison by 1000. So like this is purely PvP. And then troop capacity bonus 10%, rallied army capacity bonus 10%. Boom, let's go. And then so instead of doing 1150 and 700, you go 1350, and then damage dealt by each target is reduced by 15 minutes. This skill deal additional damage to city garrison and watchtowers, damage factor 800 instead of 700, and has 50% chance to deal a second burst of additional city damage to garrison and watchtowers, damage factor 500. So this guy is the bomb. That said, is still needs a lot of gold hits. Sendeong, very good gathering commander for Stone. As you can see, Stone bonus is 10% and 20% gathering speed bonus. Everything else is but you still want to max it out at some point, because additional 10% resources when gathering is complete. I would say down the track, when you have quite a few commanders that are maxed out, or the legendary of the gold ones, maybe maxed out this too. Then you have Ragnar. Ragnar is a very good leadership commander. Same thing, damage bonus 30%, 15%. Then you have attack bonus 20%, healing effect 40%, damage bonus is 10%. Then you have troop capacity bonus 10% and rallied army capacity bonus still 10%, same as Mehmed. And then when you max this out, you have 40% increased damage and 20% reduced damage for 5 seconds. You don't take. So this is a damage focused commander, even if it's just leadership. Now, Matilda of Flanders, the only thing that you want to have a look is the 25% stone bonus, and then you have 20% on food and wood. So do not use it on gold, because it will not do you any favors. Then you have troop capacity 15%, and then this one as well, when maxed out, additional 10% resources upon collection. So you still have, I will still recommend to max it out. This is the son, Bjorn Arenswide, the son of Ragnar. You can see they almost look like each other. It's a really good infantry commander, 500 direct damage factor, skill damage taken increased by 10%. Then you have 15% attack bonus, 10% attack bonus for infantry, and defense bonus 10% as well when maxed out. Then you have 800 direct damage factor, which is okay. And then so the fearless fighter, so instead of having 500 damage factor and 10% less skill damage taken, you have 700 damage factor, and you spread it out into 2 nearby allies instead of having one. And the skill damage take is 15% less. So yeah, another infantry commander I haven't upgraded yet because I don't think it's that great. You can see the stats here. And then Pelagius is another cavalry commander. It's not bad. Mainly for garrison. You can see his skills. Yeah, okay. So you have 10% bonus damage, 10% attack and defense bonus for cavalry. You have Partisan Watchtower, 7%, increased attack bonus, healing factor, yeah. And then the cavalry units is 15% instead of 10% attack and defense. Just give me 1 second, guys. No? Okay, everything is still going alright. Okay, nothing. So we go back to the commanders, nothing happened. Now, Osman, number 1, is very similar to CPU. Direct damage 850, attack bonus 15%, only when you attack a city. Then you have 400 damage factor, troop capacity bonus 10%. And then the direct damage when you maxed it out, instead of being 850, is 1100. It's not the greatest. I would upgrade him at some point, but that's definitely not one of the greatest commanders. And you have Queen Tamaran of Georgia. There's another gathering commander. It's good for wood, so 25% increase for wood, and then food and stone 20%. And in fact, everything else doesn't really matter. You have a troop capacity bonus of 10%, but then again, it's a gathering commander. And then healing factor. So I would say do not upgrade it. So maybe use it as a secondary commander. So use it as a secondary commander, but do not upgrade them more than level 10. Or level 20 if you don't get the second skill. So the only skill that is worth for that commander is number 2, because you will always have her as a secondary commander because of that gathering bonus. Lancelot, yeah, is one of the blue commanders or elite commanders. Damage factor 600. You can see it's not the best of the best. Then Centurion. Yeah, I mean I have it upgraded to the max because this was my first commander. The other thing that's got good for him is the gathering speed bonus of 10%, load bonus 10%, and then you have increased troop capacity by 5%, but it's not the greatest. Frederick, another leadership commander, very, very similar to Osman, very, very similar to CPO. I haven't upgraded yet. I don't know if I would upgrade him because it's still, a gold commander. So I may get it to level 10 at some point because it still gives you power, the good power. I think we spoke about the good power last time that I was live. So Frederick is just good for power because you only have 800 damage, and each attack has 80% chance of dealing extra damage, but it's 800%. 800 the damage. Then you have healing factor of 1000 with a 10% chance. Then you have 10% of damage when you attack cities, 15% increased troop capacity. Yeah. And then for the next 3 seconds, you have a 100% chance to deal extra damage to the targets. So, Barbarossa, instead of being 100% 800, is 100%. Okay, so instead of being 80% of chance, you have 100%. So each attack you can get an extra damage factor of 1,000. I don't know. I have to try that out. We spoke already about Marcel, and the same for Tudmo's 3. The last one, so this is Archer. This is not too bad, actually. I don't know if I will upgrade him, but it's still not too bad. You have 750 damage, which is fairly low. Rage reduction of 1,000 of 100. Then you have attack bonus and march bonus for archers, 10%. Garrison 7%. Normal attack damage bonus 10%, and trigger chance of 10% to have an additional 100 rage. So basically, having another direct damage. And then the direct damage from 750 becomes 1150. By reducing his rage by 100 and silencing it for 2 seconds. So you can't have too much rage, basically. Archer commanders are not the greatest until now. But hey, this can change. We spoke about Konoshi before. I have 4 that I still have to unlock. Lubu and Diaochan. I don't know if I will upgrade them. I'm waiting for the event, because apparently there is an event. I haven't seen them yet, so Hannibal Barker, you can get them with VIP 10 and 14. I'm not there yet, so and it's pay to win, I'm pretty sure. So I don't think I will get it. And then Yeonseong, YSG with the Wheel of Fortune. I couldn't be happier to have YSG. We spoke about him earlier. Speaking of which, is he? Because I don't think I've done the. What is it? Oh, they removed it. Kingdom Honor. Oh, it's already gone. Wait, what? I thought we had the Wheel of Fortune. What is the Wheel of Fortune? Next Wheel of Fortune. I can't wait. YSG in the next Wheel of Fortune. Anyway, so that was a bit of a rundown of the commanders. So you know a bit what's going on there. Do you have any questions at all, guys? No? Yes? Maybe? Maybe not. See how we have increased resources, then again. That's the mightiest governor, isn't it? Okay. Okay, claim. If it's free, I'm happy to claim it. Alright, let's see if my teammate is online. I'm waiting for him to come up. Nope. Is not in yet. Anyway, guys, do you have any questions at all about both Rise of Kingdoms or either Rise of Kingdom? Oh, too much. Either Rise of Kingdom or content creation, live streaming, unboxing. Any questions at all? All right. I think it was too much of an open question. Okay. I keep claiming stuff, but I don't know what they are. Okay, items. Let's have a look. Okay, we got 100 VIP points. That's good. Okay, now that I've used this so far. 24-hour enhanced attack. I don't think I've ever used it. 20% enhanced attack. Yep. I have, okay, enhanced defense. 3 and 5 basic army expansion. Yeah, ooh, let's open this. Okay, yeah, better than nothing. And then, yeah, we have a few things. Okay. Don't see any questions. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being with us today. I very, very much appreciate it. I see you don't have many questions. That's fine. If you have any, pop in on YouTube and leave a comment down below of the stream. Or don't forget to join us up on either Discord or Gilded. That is... it's basically the same. Discord is more of a listen to 24 hours music sort of alliance sort of server. There's nothing really going on. I have relaunched my Gilded sort of because I'm using it as well for my alliance in Rise of Kingdoms. So I'm doing all the training and everything. So the Gilded server, I'm there basically 24/7. So if you have a question, if you have anything, pop in, ask. Otherwise, guys, don't forget to check us out on Sunday. Sunday at 000 UTC, because that's when I release my weekly video about content creation, live streaming, and unboxing. We have an unboxing this Sunday, and we're unboxing the Amber Cup. Amazing. Lifesaver. And that's when I release every single week my video. I'm not sure yet when I will be streaming next week. Most likely maybe Thursday again, or Friday in this case. I'll have to have a look at my shifts. I'm trying to get more of a fixed schedule. My job is gonna have a fixed roster, I hope. My job should have a fixed roster by next week. So hopefully, I will be able to fix time and date for streams. That will be very helpful as well. Not at least for me as well. So I know when I'm doing things. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much for being with us today. I very, very much appreciate it. Until next week, happy creating.